Ross is not only Ross, but Majube and Katie and Cody, having had some hand in the View Book design over the fall. Executive Secretary, you could be John Nutting et al.
This is hilarious because these are real people.
Yeah.
He was my advisor.
That's why I love it.
Good. Great. So you know him. Project management, you guys are me and Schwa Design. Because we're actually, going to make it happen.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well supposed to be.
That's not.
You're both.
So Joe and Chris, you guys work at Puritan. Leo Rice's assistant. Here's the situation.
We just got a big shirt and bulk dealing.
Here's the situation. View Book has entered Schwa Design Studio. Wait, who should be Rick Rollins? Somebody should be Rick Rollins.
Make it Cody. He's taking it.
Project manager.
Yeah, okay, so one of you can do Rick, one of you can be me, one of you can be Vinny. Okay, this is Rick. You can still be Rick. Wait, who's Vinny again? Not sure as Vinny.
Oh no. That's the best.
Nice. Here's the situation. The View Book has entered Schwa Design Studio. All the content is ready. All the images, all the text is final. We're missing one page of content. Can't figure out which page it is. Out of 180 pages. We are sending the book to press when, project management? 24 hours? Is that tight enough? Okay. And a lot of the images, even though they're final, are kind of low res. Yeah. Stop. This is what we're working on.
This is so real.
And we're pretty sure there's a couple of typos, but we don't really know where they are. Take it away.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, the View Book is having a few problems. I know it's really close to the deadline, so we're going to have to massage some things today. So we're missing one page of content, apparently, and I'm not sure exactly what this means, but I've been told the photos that we have are low resolution. If anyone could explain that to me, I would appreciate it.
Well, basically it means that when these pages are output to the printer, when you get the finished product, it's going to be very distorted, very pixely. It's not going to look crisp like a photo should when it's on in a magazine.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's going to be the quality. It's very degraded.
Okay, that makes sense. Who was in charge of keeping track of the pages? Rick?
Yep.
Where to go?
A list, and the amount of way when we were passing this around, someone was using one of the older versions because I've been updating this thing as we've been going on, moving things around. That's all I can think of. Either that or put up my own list.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of a way to give you an incentive. My daughter is an artist, so we could always put her in there as her featured page. She's 10, but she does paintings.
And she goes to AIB.
No, she doesn't. She's in elementary school.
We actually already have our copywriters working on figuring out what pages missing and working with the print tech to fix the.
I love how you're always on top of that. You look great today, by the way.
So, I'm wondering if is all this fixing that we have to do is going to cost us any more money than we've already put into this View Book? And if so, what
need the original raw photos, so we can get the high-res photos. Then no, if we have to reshoot or anything like that, it might be another issue. But
Would you be able to ask your
Well, we got
students?
a photographer to take the raw files. I saw the CD myself. It's just I don't know how someone could use the CD with all the raw files.
Is he on Basecamp?
No, I don't believe
Is
they
that a
were
word?
on Basecamp. They gave the CD to someone at home.
Okay.
How can
Do you know when he's Oh, you found it.
what did you find?
the CD of the raw.
It was stuck in the mailbox.
That's great. Perfect. Thank you.
So that saves a lot of time with our tight schedule.
Yes.
Because we do have 24 hours.
We have 24 hours.
You want to give that to the designer, maybe?
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
What are the concerns you have about getting this done in 24 hours?
I mean, we really need to reach this deadline because I have a lot of people that need that view book, and we could lose a lot of students without that because people just love books. They're very important.
We need a backup plan for. We need a backup plan for that last page if the copywriter isn't able to find that last bit of content. I guess we can throw it out there between us to try to figure out.
It might be that the data didn't page, you have some content there, so you have to check the person who the data didn't
Yeah, that's one of my biggest concerns is literally everything is on hold waiting for the one page because that affects the collating and binding, affects the whole process so that I can't really start until we have everything, in one place ready to go the way that it's going to come out. Like I'm kind of right now, even though it's only one page, it's kind of like a cog in the whole machine of it because I can't start until everything's laid out and everything's ready to go.
And there's editing and spelling mistakes throughout the whole view book that we don't yet understand or know what they are, but we know that they're in there, so we need somebody to go over it and edit it.
That looks like it would be the job of a designer to just spell check that. The design.
Rick, I know that you're
design hire.
pretty good at that, right, Rick? You do copywriting also, right, Rick?
I guess, yes. Sure.
Do we know what page is missing?
Yes.
Which page is missing?
The
What's-
last one.
What's on it?
That's the bolts section.
Nuts and bolts. Okay.
Can you elaborate?
More specifically, it's like
I think it's the shuttle schedule page.
We have all the information about all the courses and all the departments, when the days and the schedule. Yeah. So probably one of these pages.
So we don't know which one.
No, so up to 24 hours. What for the printer? What's the last possible moment that we can get to you to be able to get it?
I mean, we have a little bit of flexibility. It's New Hampshire, so we don't really have anything to do. So I mean, ideally, at the beginning of the workday on Monday, we want to have everything, ready to move forward. I'm from Nashville.
No, I understand, but still sticks with here.
But I understand it's a very tight predicament. But ideally, Monday morning would really be the cutoff point of when we have to go, to kind of surcharges and start to go that route.
Okay, so we're either gonna find something.
Can the printer folks talk to each other and find out, just have a little conversation on if everything else is ready, besides that one page?
Yeah, I think I talked to a couple of my interns, and they said that the stuff was all ready to go, but they just had it was a couple missing links in the files. for like the missing content on the pages, and they also brought to the attention of the low quality photos. So I think everything, you know, is ready to go in terms of like we have all the files, everything we need. It's just not everything spec'd out correctly yet.
Red, can you run through a list of all the things that we do have ready to go? Can you just reiterate what you know is ready to go?
So I think I have like all the pages down except for the one missing. So when I
It should be too hard to get. From what I understand, we're just reusing the nuts and bolts section from the last issue. Nothing really changed, so it's easy to find that information and put it in.
Okay. Anything the executive secretaries can help do that was already mentioned?
We can make the process go a lot faster. If you guys have any thing you want to send to us, for him to look at, photos, the resolution, right? And any questions of what pages are you want to use, send your daughter to back up, let us know.
The view book, we have a new design from our old one. Are we going to pay? You said you had mentioned using the nuts and bolts section from the previous version. Are we going to have to pay the designer more money to redesign that section again?
We've designed the grid to be based off of that old one, so we're using the proper information without changing the design significantly.
But our
I
designer will have
say
to do
that
that.
I was under the understanding that we were having students do this, so I didn't have to pay designers.
Oh.
Noted.
Psych.
April
Designer,
Fools.
what do I say to that? Why are you here?
And it's a philosophy class.
Yes. So, Rick, how high on the priority list was the information that is missing?
The nuts and bolts section,
I mean, if I
not that high. It was kind of at the end of what we were worried about, mostly because we were reusing nuts. We were just
What's in the nuts and bolts section? Not familiar.
basically just class specifics, all that fun stuff that no one uses.
for the sake of saving some time and stress, if I remember correctly, we had a discussion about having that be a supplementary bit of information, and we could just remove it from the book altogether and just put that one up there.
I'm pretty sure we're keeping that in. We've had that in since the beginning.
Is there a course description book already printed for the university?
Currently, I would have to ask my secretary.
Could we, those are already printed too, correct?
Yes.
And
Every semester.
could we take out the nuts and bolts section from the view book, make it more based on the art, and also hand it out with these, with the already printed course booklets the same way I have?
Sure. And there is course descriptions online too. So.
I will point out though, just from a technical perspective, the amount of time that it's going to take to go through and kind of like rearrange the pages and massage out this binding size. There's a lot of small logistics that go along with removing a part of the book that in the end it might be more productive time-wise to just get this filler content from the last template just to plug it in, because it most likely will take more than 24 hours to pull out pages and get everything else back on track while kind of like adding a new variable. It might not be worth it in the long run.
Yeah, and I think the important part about this project is that a template's already been created for the view book, so it is very similar year to year, and I think that's an important thing to keep that kind of same throughout.
But we are listening, we're waking up the world, we could change it up. But if, technically, I know nothing about printing or binding or anything like that at all, so I guess we should.
Well, doesn't it not really matter? It's less than.
We'll edit that on the video.
That is steep.
Okay, so let's cut this for right now. We're going to stay in roles. What I was hoping the executive secretaries could offer to the CEO is that fresh eye on content. You haven't had anything to do with this, and Vinny was asking for somebody to like proofread it. Somebody mentioned something about proofreading. You guys could have jumped in and said, "Oh, we haven't looked at this at all. We'd be happy to do that." Okay, so we're going to jump to the book being printed and delivered. Everything's done. Everything's delivered on time and budget. There's still one typo. It says BIB, not AIB.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody never caught that. Everything's printed, 125,000 copies.
Is it one spot or is it throughout the book?
It's right on the cover.
Oh. Someone needs to be fired, I think.
Ready?
Just saying.
This is a little bit more angry of a meeting because someone's head's gonna roll. Time in. Time in.
John? Which one of you guys good?
Set the situation again. Like,
Oh,
just
okay.
read, like you gathered everyone here today.
This is a new meeting.
Yeah, new meeting.
Okay.
And he's angry face.
Apparently, somebody thought it would be funny to put BIB on the cover of our new view book.
I'd like to point out losing money is not funny.
That can be I don't know how this could have happened, how so many people could have just ignored this, not noticed. But somebody has to be blamed. So I'm curious who did the proofreading for us.
Well, wasn't that the project manager's job was an editor as well?
I believe I did ask you to proofread Rick just for the record.
It's the cover of the book.
I figured I'd have my glasses on that day.
Well, that's not an excuse.
I know it isn't.
Poor excuse.
But I did have my students check proofread it, so
John, I'm sorry. Can you just leave, please?
Somebody can quit.
So the students, you're in college and you go to AIB, the art institute in Boston, and you
With the Bart.
could not properly write it out on your keyboard.
I mean, let's get it out there. We don't have the money to reprint these books. How are we going to fix it?
change the name of the school.
This is the part where you say make a website.
I know that we put the sticker on the top of the cover when we send it to the people, so we can put the sticker on AIB logo and say AIB
Or so it goes off.
instead of the AIB.
Who's printing the sticker? What's it going to cost?
I knew.
How much?
You gotta talk to me about that. I just sort of technically. How much can you do these for?
Well,
It needs to be cheap.
what kind of sticker do you want?
What kind of sticker will we have to do next cover?
Something that's not going to get easily removed from this very high quality
And
recycled
would it
sticker.
be easily noticeable that someone had a typo?
Oh, I don't know. I think that's something we need to discuss. Should it be a sticker where somebody could technically rip it off and see the error, or should we spend a ridiculous amount of money reprinting all the books? I think it's a.
That's the question.
Would we be able to get a discount on the reprint job?
First and foremost, I was the designer who worked on the cover, and it was my mistake in the first place. But in the first place, I am a student. Yes.
I was going to say, it's spelled.
Do you have any scholarships?
Nope.
Let him finish.
Hey, I was discussing with other classmates who were working on this project. When I designed the cover, I designed it to be somewhat minimalist to save money on any sort of things like not having a neat die cut or anything like that. And then I was told that there was more money and that crazier covers should be made. So do people really not have enough money to make more books?
We are just on budget with this particular.
What is the budget?
Is that us or it is us? I'm the assistant.
So I manage the budgets.
Yes. The budget for the print 500 books would be, or was,
What's that?
what, like $3,000, so we made it $3,500 for the budget in case of bloopers.
I'm an entitled trust fund baby that really doesn't have much concept of money. Can you break it down? Where did the money go?
I want to say this. I failed in the class, so can I at least be
Actually, you
accounted
didn't. You gave me an A minus.
for that? I'm pretty sure I failed. It's not a bad redacted.
Rick, I was standing up for you, man.
I made it really your fault. I was blind back then.
I actually have 35 meetings today, so I'm
35 more meetings?
Secretaries could have said, actually, this is 30.
So I consider a solution. What we're going to do is just lower our dining tier one more, and we're going to use that money that we saved, and we're just going to get it. Can you give us quotes we're going to need for, if it's possible, to just do new covers, to do completely new books, and also for stickers? Do you know if it would be possible to get stickers that have like sort of glue where if you rip it off, it just completely rip off the cover underneath the supplies?
As long as good for all of this, also
Is it possible to remove the cover and replace it?
It is technically possible. I don't know in the end if it would be that much cheaper than either doing a whole new run or I do think from a professional standpoint the stickers are going to be the best option. The vinyl that we print on, it is going to be strong enough to where if you try to pull it off the paper cover, it's going to take off the paper beneath it too. So that really the kind of question of, if someone will see it, like it's not really going to, no one will see the typo if you do go with the vinyl printed sticker. So it just, boils down to if that's what you guys want to do, or if it's worth it to get worse jail food and do another round of books.
What's the cost of those stickers for the run of 500?
We haven't given specs yet for us. We'll hopefully take care of that today. And then we get estimates, and hopefully by tomorrow we'll get something done. Are you guys available this weekend?
Cool.
So if you guys need someone to print the sticker.
Sorry, I don't want John's eyes.
Is the quality of the sticker on top of the book acceptable to you, designer? Marketing? Does it project the kind of scrappy arts quality as you really is to have a sticker on top of the $125,000